Hey everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back if you caught me in an old video. My name is Lily Elizabeth. Here on my channel I mostly do videos about going through grad school, going through your MSW program. I'm a post-new grad, brand new baby social worker, master of social work, and so that's what a lot of my content is about. A lot of lifestyle content, tips and tricks for grad school, mental wellness, and just overall lifestyle wellness content. But I want to dip my toe back into the makeup side of things. I started this channel, I was probably 13 or 14 when I created this channel, and I was doing makeup routines, and they still exist. They're just privated. They're just privated, but I want to dip my toe back into that because I've not been practicing makeup. I've been doing the same thing for years. So I just wanted to post a little video, my daily makeup routine for work. I do work in a hospital, so I keep it very minimal. I just do enough to look professional and not 12 years old so that I'm taken seriously by everybody else. But if you just want to stick around, see what I do to get this look, get some opinions from someone who's not a professional, I would love if you keep watching. Before we start, first and foremost, look at this cute little mirror that my boyfriend's mom got me. It's got a little light and it dims. This one magnifies and this is regular. Can you see yourself? How cute is that? So anyways, we're gonna start with our base. I usually don't use a primer for work just because it's not really necessary. I don't sweat. My makeup doesn't really slide when I'm there. So, and I usually just wash it off straight when I get home. So, we'll be using I love this e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I think the hydrating is better than the regular, but I do have both and I do use both kind of interchangeably. My only gripe with the hydrating, I feel like it oxidizes. Either it oxidizes or I need to put self-tanner on, because I definitely don't get as orange with the regular as I do with the hydrating. But I love it. I think that it's a gorgeous finish on my skin particularly. And honestly, one pump of this stuff goes a pretty long way. That's attractive. I also really appreciate, I feel like this foundation or CC cream really has a lot of coverage in it for what it is. I have very, very red acne, and though you can still see all my acne, it really cuts down the redness. And I don't mind my acne showing at work as long as I look professional and like I've tried to put myself together. I feel confident. I've lived with my acne for over a decade now, and so I don't really mind it when it's showing. I just try to have some kind of base on so that I look more professional. I usually don't wear concealer over top of my foundation, but today I'm actually going to film another video after this. I'm trying to stockpile some videos. So when I do wear concealer, I like the Juvia's Place. I think it's called the I Am Magic concealer. I'm in the shade 23. I used to, when I first got this stuff and got into Juvia's Place, I would just use spot conceal with this and then blend it out, and I didn't wear any foundation. Little goes a long way with this stuff. Now to set everything, I use the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Matte Powder. Loose powder. I'm in the shade 110 Translucent Light. In the summer I use the medium, but I'm light right now. I've heard that this is a dupe for the Laura Mercier really popular loose setting powder. Never tried her, she's out of my budget, but I really like this powder. I think it does a wonderful job of keeping me nice and set throughout the day. Now, I will say with other foundations, this works better. With this e.l.f. hydrating, I do get some slippage and slidage of my makeup. But I don't think that's the powder's fault because it works better with other foundations. But definitely really like this. And I think it's like $6.99, seven something. Pretty affordable. Side note, I have found that the best way is to use the powder puff that comes with it and press it into my skin, especially pressing around my nose and under my eyes, and then going over with a powder brush after. But really pressing it into my skin, I feel like works the best, and then blending it out after. So for that, I use the Real Techniques very large powder brush. This is just to kind of sweep away any large chunks of powder that large patches that I just left behind. Then I have to go in with bronzer. I cannot leave the house without bronzer. I was not a bronzer person at all until a couple years ago. I use the Melt Cosmetics Ultra Matte Powder Bronzer in the shade Santa Cruz. I don't know how to contour, I'll be very honest with you. I would love to know, but I'm not, but I don't. I don't know. And I just kind of pack it in and I let it be dark. And then I don't get any extra powder on my brush. I just blend and slide it upwards. I think it's my face shape. I think since I've gained a lot of weight, my face shape has changed a lot, and I don't know how to do makeup with this new face that I have. Then we're gonna go in with some blush. This is the Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine. I've been using this since I first started makeup, back when Wet n Wild's blushes and bronzers were in those like rectangles. I love Mellow Wine. I keep repurchasing it. I think it's just the perfect shade. It goes with my lips and looks very natural for me. I just know that this works for me, and I know that this looks pretty on me, so I kind of just stick to it. But I love the way that orange blush looks on people, and purple, and I would love to get into some crazier color combinations. But for work, Mellow Wine is fine. I never skip my nose. I always put a lot of blush. It's a lot, just like I like. And then for highlighter, I really don't have a set highlighter. I like this e.l.f. one that doesn't have a, like literally says nothing on the back. So I don't know what shade this is. It was super cheap. I love how this looks on my skin. Gives me a beautiful finish. But I've recently been using the NYX Wonder Stick. Mine's in Fair. I picked this up to try contouring. Like I said, I'm trying. But the highlighter shade is really pretty too. And so I kind of just dot it on where I like it and then blend it out with my finger. One thing that I really like about this particular shade, I feel like it gives a golden yellowy kind of glow. Whereas that e.l.f. one I showed you is much more pearl, much whiter, which I still think is very beautiful on me, but I do like switching it up and having this kind of gold kind of finish. Especially, like I said, I really want to try orange blushes. I always wear orange eyeshadow and it really makes my blue eyes pop. So I'm like, if the orange eyeshadow works, then like gold highlighters and orange blush, I feel like that would all coincide and look good together. I don't really do a ton for my eyebrows, and I don't even do my eyebrows every day. But when I do eyebrows for work, I just use e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, spoolie on one side, eyebrow pencil on the other. I know that my eyebrows are incredibly overgrown. I'm terrified to get them waxed. I used to get them waxed in high school, and no one told me that when you're on topical treatments for your acne, it makes your skin thinner. No one told me that. And in high school, there was one time where I went to get my eyebrows waxed. I didn't know, and she ripped off like the first few layers of my skin, and it was not her fault. The wax was a little too hot, which was her fault, but also, you know, my skin was really thin, and so I'm kind of terrified to get my eyebrows waxed. I usually go in with the little razor, but I don't get any of the underneath because I'm scared to cut off the tail of my eyebrows. So long story short, I just kind of go in with this pencil and just kind of try and make them look nice a little bit. And then finally, the last step when it comes to work is just some mascara. I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I've been using it forever. I'm not kidding when I tell you this is probably the 12th tube that I've bought. I really like the waterproof version too. I also have that. All right, so that's pretty much it. Last step is just throw on some Vaseline or lip gloss. I really like the, I can't remember if it's Too Faced or Tarte. I think it's Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump Lip Gloss is the best. It's in my purse though, and that's on the other side of the house. So thank you for sticking to the end of the video if you did. Makeup routines are really kind of out of my element. This video is the start of me practicing to do makeup more and trying to get better at makeup. So anyways, I say all that to say thank you for watching. If you are interested and want more makeup videos, let me know in the comments below because again, I am trying to practice more. But if that's not really your thing, if you came here for the grad school videos and the social work career videos, then I'm absolutely still happy to have you. If you want to stick around, I would love if you subscribed. I would love if you threw a like on this video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what is one of your like holy grail have to have makeup products so that I can buy it and try it and see if I like it too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching again. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.